Thank you. You all may be seated. Mrs. or Miss Johnson?
Soon to be Miss.
Sir, I was talking to her. Soon to be Miss.
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I did. The child is now 18. I would like to be relieved of the child support payments. I've fulfilled my obligations in the amicable split that we had. So since the child is 18, I would like to be relieved of child support payments.
It's the detail that changes everything. The part she conveniently left out. This isn't just any 18-year-old moving out on their own. This is a child with special needs. And yet, she really thought she could just walk away from it all.
Sir, how do you feel about that?
Ma'am, I don't know what kind of Afrocentrickery she's trying to run up in here, but it costs money to raise a child. I understand he's 18, but he's handicapped.
She's paying $1,800 a month, just for medical expenses. That doesn't cover food, housing, or education. Only medical costs. And yet, she insists she's met her obligations.
So now we're getting to the meat of it, because that's not what she just presented to me.
She's
just
acting
presented
special
it
right now because she don't want to.
Well, sir, let's not do name calling. That's not nice.
I didn't call her no names, ma'am. I'm just saying she's acting special. All I know is this: it costs money to take care of this child. I don't have it.
When you say he's special, what type of disability does he
He has a
have?
mental disability, ma'am.
Okay. What type of medical bills does he have?
Currently, my bills are running about $1,800 a month. I have a garage. Obviously, by my dress and appearance today, I'm a simple man. But I make a clean living, do what I have to do. But I can only fix so many cars a day and have to put on helmets and change stuff. I don't.
The father is out there working hard to help his child gain independence, while the mother is in court fighting to cut all ties. You couldn't make this up if you tried.
Okay, what type of medical expenses does the child have on a monthly basis?
He has rehabilitation.
Okay.
He also has some vocational training skills to help him. We're trying to get him out there on his own a little bit.
Okay.
And he also has a speech therapist that comes in once a week.
The father is working tirelessly to support his child's path to independence, while the mother is in court trying to walk away completely. You couldn't make this up if you tried.
Okay. And other than that, is he, does he have any other disabilities or anything?
Not really, other than, her not being around ever.
And yet, she's still trying to walk away. The judge is breaking it down for her, slowly, because it's clear she just doesn't grasp how outrageous this request really is.
That's the only disability that's really got it messed up.
How much is rehab a month?
Rehab a month is $400, ma'am.
$400. Okay. Does he go to a special type of school?
No, actually, the state sends someone to him at the residence because it's actually become more of a hindrance to get him somewhere than it is to actually take care of him at the home.
Okay. And you want to be removed from child support, and you hear about all of the care that it takes to take care of your adult child who's disabled, well, has special needs.
A reprieve? Did she really just say a reprieve? This child's disability doesn't get a break. The father doesn't get a break. But now that it's inconvenient for her, she suddenly wants one? Nope, that's not how this works.
Make this good.
I'm going to make this good due to the fact that I have been around. I do contribute. I am there. My job takes me all over the world. Not only I'm an educator, but I also have another son as well too, who is 16. I'm in both of their lives. So therefore, I need a little reprieve because there are certain things that I need to do with cash.
So now she's admitting the expenses aren't stopping, yet she still walked in here thinking she could argue her way out of paying. If she really thought this was going to go her way, she's in for a rude awakening.
I want to
Ma'am, when I speak, you stop talking, okay?
Sure.
You're doing a whole lot of talking, and you're not saying anything, okay? Your child has needs that this man pays for. Rehab alone is $400 a month. Is this an expense that a doctor has told you that's going to be ongoing in the future?
Yes, ma'am. It's still
2 years. That's the only relief the father gets. But she wanted out today. And when those 2 years are up, He's the one left figuring out how to keep everything together. Let that sink.
You know, she's just worried about her needs.
What about the
people in hell need ice water?
What about the caretaker coming out to the home? Is that going to be something that's ongoing as well?
No, ma'am. That's going to end here actually in about
A little over. Oh, here we go. This is the part where the math suddenly starts getting fuzzy.
2 years.
Yes,
2
ma'am.
years?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you are asking me to stop paying child support today? You know what, ma'am? According to the paperwork that you provided, your child support is based on your annual income of $30,000 a year, right?
That is correct.
How much are you making now?
Probably a little more over 10.
This man just called her out without hesitation. And let's be real. He knows she's making more money. He's been the one raising this child while she's been out doing who knows what.
Okay.
Over that.
You know what? Let me ask him, because I don't think some of the information you're giving me is very truthful. Sir, how much money does she make a year that you know of?
when we first did the situation, she was making $30,000 a year. Now,
Okay.
by the way we dressed today, obviously one of us didn't come up. So I think somebody might need to talk to somebody or count some beans or something, because I know somebody making a little money.
So that little over $110,000 suddenly shrinks to $440,000. Funny how the numbers start shifting once the judge starts asking real questions.
I had this garage by myself for 35 years.
But the child lives with you, correct?
Right. Now, I
Ma'am?
keep my other garage.
Ma'am, how much money do you make a year, truthfully?
Truthfully, about 42,000.
She claimed what, exactly? And she really thought she could just waltz in and walk away? This isn't just a bad excuse. It's a complete lie.
You made more money, and you tried to, first of all, I feel offended that you came into my courtroom and tried to downplay what the situation was, what it was in the.
Excuse me? Another reprieve? Ma'am? This father doesn't get a break from caring for his child. He doesn't get a reprieve. But now that it's your turn to pay, suddenly you want one? Unbelievable.
It appears as though this child turned 18 and your child support should naturally terminate. That's not what's going on. Your child has special needs that this man has been paying for, and you have gotten a $12,000 raise, in a sense, of salary.
Period of time.
And excuse me?
See, that's the reason I
Even though
And there it is. She walked in thinking she'd leave free and clear, but instead, she's walking out with a court-ordered bill. That's karma working in real time.